Hey guys, Erica here with Food Courage. In this video, I'm going to be walking you through some of the other features in realplans. In the first video, we went through some of the settings and customizations, just setting up your meal plan and your dietary restrictions. In this one, I want to go through the planner and the recipe box and a little bit with the shopping list. In this view, you can see we're looking at the recipe box, and it's got all these big, beautiful pictures that are really easy to look through. So this is a nice way to kind of sort through and figure out what meals you want to select. There's another way to look at them that I'll show you in a minute, where you can have it side by side with your planner so you can see what's on your meal plan as you're looking at your recipes. But if you want a nice big clear view, this is a good way to do it too. And you can see up here, you can switch between your planner and recipe box very easily, just like this. So you can, right here, you can see here's the other view if you want to do it this way. But we'll go back to the recipe box just for a minute. You can see from this view, you can click view to click into the recipe card and just see if you like what the ingredients are and you're good with the recipe. If it's something you want to schedule, you can do that from here just by clicking schedule. You can also look at nutritional info, which is kind of cool. But if you want to schedule it, you just click the schedule button and you select the day and what meal, and then you just hit schedule. And for now, you can go to your meal planner, but right now I'm just going to stay in the recipe box so I can show you a couple more things. You can also schedule the recipes just from this view right here. That way you don't have to click into the recipe every time if you know that it's something you want to schedule. Also, if you really like a recipe and you find that you're using it a lot, you can thumbs up it so that it's a little bit easier to find. You can see on the left side there's a favorites area. So when you click like on a recipe, it'll add it to that area. So on the left, you can see there's a lot of filtering options. Also, you've got a box here to search the recipes. So you can just start typing anything you're looking for, and you can see, kind of similar to a Google search, it'll start bringing up suggestions. You can click on any of those, or you can click the search button and bring up all the recipes that have sweet potatoes in them. And look at it this way. If you want to clear that filter and just go back to looking at all of the recipes, you need to just X out of this search box. Then on the left, there's also a bunch of other ways you can filter. I'll talk about my pantry a little later, but this is where it pulls recipes using foods that you've already got. So you can kind of manage that. And so if you just want to make something based on what you have right now without going shopping, you can click on those. If you want something with a particular ingredient, you can filter that way. There's different tags. You can add custom tags, but you can see there's a lot of different tags here that you can add to recipes. And you can do that just by clicking in a recipe. And you'll see towards the bottom of the recipe, there's tags right here. So you can always add tags within each recipe card that way. And then moving on to some of the other, we'll close the tags. Some of the other search things, you've got additional options. So we've got even more ways to search. So number of ingredients, if you just want something not too complicated, you can search by number of ingredients, you can search by calories, carbs, season, amount of time it takes to prep. So there's a lot of different options. If you're on a budget and you want something that's a little less expensive, you can search by ingredient cost as well. And it goes on and on. There's lots of options. So I'm going to flip over to the planner view, and that'll just give us an idea of what we've got planned for the week. And you can also see your recipe box here. So if there's anything you want to swap out, you can easily do that. So for example, let's say I want this rosemary chicken. I've already got that. So let's pick something else. Let's say I want to add this sunrise hash to a breakfast. I can just click and drag that right over here. If you want to hide this recipe box view, you can always just minimize it like this. That way you can spread this out and just work with this. You can shift recipes around. You can click these three little dots for different options. You can You can remove a meal from here, or you can just click on the little X and it'll take it off. So here you can just remove it. You can add notes. You can copy meals over. You can also copy your entire planner over to another week. If you get it just the way you want it and you want to use it again, you can just copy it to another week right here. So you can do that. You can print it from here. And when you print that, it'll print this calendar view. It'll print all the recipes. I believe it prints, I think it prints the shopping list and the timeline as well, just telling you exactly what you need to prepare and when. This is the managed pantry thing I was talking about. This is where you can add the items that you have in your house, and then it can tell you what recipes are available. So you can see right here, based on the items I've got entered in, there are 22 available recipes. And if you aren't sure if you have the ingredients needed for certain recipes, you can look here, important ingredients, and it'll give you clues as to what ingredients you might want to add in order to use some of the recipes. So that's a really nice tool, because it could be something as simple as like a cooking fat, like you haven't thought to add a cooking fat to the pantry items, and so you're missing a bunch of recipes that would otherwise be available. So you can clear your planner if you just decide you want to start over. You can rerun the meal plan. So if you don't like the items that are on here, you can rerun an automated meal plan and it'll just run a whole new meal plan for you. You can just switch it up and see if you like that. And then we'll take a look at the shopping list. So the shopping list is really cool. This just has all the ingredients that are on your meal plan. If there are things that you already have, you can click them off so that they are no longer on your meal plan. You'll see in this got it box, if I click on that, that's the items I've already got. And so it'll just stick them over there so that I'm not having those things on my shopping list. And you can also manage these items by clicking on them, and you can say view ingredient. You could say that you want to buy it every couple of weeks or every month, so it'll schedule it consistently. Or you can say always have it. So if it's something like salt or something really common that you just aren't going to be buying very often, you can say always have it so that it doesn't continue to schedule it. You can also add other ingredients to your list. So if you need to add dog food, you probably already have dog food on here, but if you can just add dog food. If you want to schedule it as a regular thing, say I want it once a month, I can add it. So there's a lot of things you can do with your shopping list. You can choose which stores you buy specific items from. You can send your list to Instacart. So if you like to shop with Instacart, you can just send your whole list to Instacart, and once it gets there, you just make any modifications that you need, maybe add any items you need to add, and then you just put in your order and you either pick up your groceries or have them delivered. So if you're pressed for time, this is a really great time saver. So I'm going to flip back over here to our shopping list. So, I mean, this is basically it. This is your shopping list. You can print your shopping list. You can switch over to your planner or your timeline here. Here's where you print. You can email it to yourself right here. Here's where you manage your shop, so you can add any stores you want to add. Just click in here, type your store, and then click the plus sign and add your store. And then these are your scheduled ingredients. So any ingredients that I've said I want to get every month or every week, you can make adjustments to those. So just a lot of cool things you can do. And you can easily just navigate back here to your recipe box or your planner as you're going through this stuff. But that's basically it for this video. I hope you liked it, and I'll be back soon. Thanks.